So what's up, YouTube followers? Today I want to make a quick announcement, and I want to let you guys know that I will be moving my videos from 2 videos a week to down to 1 video a week. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to focus more so on the quality of the content versus just pumping out as much content as I can and not pumping out the quality that I want to. And I feel like I've established what my channel is going to be about, and now I want to focus and drill down on content that can reach a lot more people, and I can only do that by focusing on 1 video a week. Cool. So now with that out of the way, we'll get back to what today's video is going to be about. So how would you feel if you had access to large sums of money with the click of a button? How would your life change if you were able to access $500, $5,000, or $15,000 and get it instantaneously deposited into your bank account? Well, that's what I'm going to talk to you guys today about in my video. And the video topic is going to be on personal lines of credit, or just lines of credit in general. Now, lines of credit are not a cheat code. You do have to pay these back eventually, but I want you guys to think about this as a cash advance, something that you can take out and then utilize it and then pay it back with the money that you make. However, if you're smart enough, you can use this to leverage to pay off debt very quickly, and that's what we talk about on this channel with velocity banking and eliminating debt. Now, most people who live paycheck to paycheck don't have the ability to increase their cash flow quickly, so that's why utilizing personal lines of credit give you access to increase cash flow quickly simply by clicking a button and then leveraging it to pay off debts that are at a higher interest rate. So you can save on interest and you get large sums of money very quickly, so you can allocate it to what you want. So what I want to do is show you a quick roadmap on how to acquire personal lines of credit, because these things, they're not as available as, let's say, like a credit card. Credit cards are very popularly marketed to people, but personal lines of credit, you have to do a little bit of research, and that is number one that you have to start with, is building relationships with banks that actually offer that product. All right, what I wanted to do is jump into a screen recording just so I could show you the first step in the process of acquiring a personal line of credit. And that is, you have to identify banks that offer these products. And for where you live, it might be different. I'm in Connecticut, so they have regional banks and then they have major banks that offer these products. And what I found is that the smaller regional banks usually do offer personal lines of credit more so than larger retail banks. But one of the banks that I found is Key Bank, and they offer a preferred line of credit. And as you can see, you can get anywhere between $2,000 to $25,000 in the line of credit. And this is the amount we're looking for in order to do velocity banking, so we can make those big chunks and pay it off over time, and we can increase our cash flow very quickly with this. However, if your credit is not that high, they also offer a basic line of credit, and this is attached to your checking account as an overdraft protection, but you can also use it for velocity banking. The bank is not going to tell you what to do with your money. It's yours. So if you want to use it for velocity banking instead of overdraft protection, you have the ability to do that. And again, we're looking to increase our credit score so we can get approved for these. So you have to get somewhere between 700. That's to be on the safe side. But if you're a little less, then you can go into your bank and talk with them and see what they have as options. And then just to show you another bank is US Bank. This is more of a larger retail bank. They offer personal loans, but as we move down, you can see they offer personal lines of credit. And I like this because they explain exactly what a personal line of credit is, because it can be confusing to not know exactly what a personal line of credit is and how it differs from a personal loan. So they do explain that you can withdraw as needed, and as you pay it off, you can reuse it again. And that's the big benefit of it, because with a personal loan, you cannot reuse it again once you get those funds allocated to you. So they have a personal line of credit. This is what we're looking for. They also have home improvement personal line of credit, which if you are a real estate investor, this could be beneficial to you. And then they also have a reserve line of credit, which is also like an overdraft protection. So that covers how you would find banks that offer these products, and then we'll move on to the next step. And then the next step after you find out what bank offers that product is to increase your credit score. And you want to get your credit score up to around 700 plus. Now, there are a ton of videos on how to improve your credit score. And I believe I have one video on how to improve your credit score, so you can watch that in order to get your credit score up. And then once you get your credit score, then you can go to the bank and apply in person. And I recommend applying in person because once you've built that relationship with the bank, it's actually easier for them to approve you if you do it in person than somebody who applies online. And even if your credit score is not 700, then they will be willing to work with you. Maybe they might give you a higher interest rate and get you approved, but they will work with what you have at that current moment if you built that relationship and you go apply in person rather than applying online. Because applying online, they just basically use an algorithm, but when you are in person, you're dealing with somebody else. They have more understanding than an algorithm, so the likelihood of you getting approved is much higher if you do it in person. So that's all I got for you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you can start thinking about how you want to go acquiring a debt tool in order to do velocity banking.